Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now let's discuss how we can measure the E over m value of an electron. Actually, the measurement of E over m value of an electron was done by an experiment done by J.J. Thomson in the year 1897. J.J. Thomson ने एक instrument use किया, एक apparatus use किया that has a discharge tube in that. Let's see the apparatus used for the measurement of E over m value of an electron. This apparatus has a discharge tube in that. Along with the discharge tube, we can see that we have electric field as well as a magnetic field. Both the fields are present. The cathode rays were allowed to pass through the electric and the magnetic field both. अब पहले तो ये किया गया कि दोनों ही fields को off रखा गया. It has been observed that the cathode rays produced in the absence of any field, they were undeflected. यानी हम ये कह सकते हैं that they strike, for example, at P1. This is our P1 point. In the absence of any field, electric field and magnetic field both are off. Then the cathode rays traveled in the straight line and a fluorescence can be seen at point P1. This is because the cathode rays were traveling in a straight line perpendicular to the surface of the cathode and showed a deflection, a fluorescent at point P1. Actually, the magnetic field is present perpendicular to the plane of the paper, whereas the electric field is present in the plane of the paper. अब हम one by one दोनों fields को discuss करते हैं. यानी पहले हम देखते हैं कि कैथोड रेस किस तरह की डिफ्लेक्शन शो करेंगी इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, एंड देन कैथोड रेस किस तरह की डिफ्लेक्शन शो करेंगी इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. व्हेन ओनली द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज अप्लाइड, देखा ये गया दैट द कैथोड रेस डिफ्लेक्टेड इन अ सर्कुलर पाथ एंड दे फॉल एट पॉइंट P3. They showed a deflection like this and they produced luminescence at point P3. Similarly, when the electric field was applied, in the presence of the electric field, the cathode rays produced a spot at point P2. हम ये देख सकते हैं कि cathode rays positive plate की तरफ attract हुई हैं क्योंकि cathode rays are negatively charged. It means यहाँ पे ये बात finalize हो गई that in the absence of any field, they remained undeflected and the luminescence was produced at P1. In the presence of magnetic field, the fluorescence or the luminescence was produced at point P3, and in the presence of electric field, the electron beam showed the deflection at point P2. Now when both the fields are applied simultaneously, हम इन दोनों फील्ड की स्ट्रेंथ को एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं इन सच अ वे दैट द कैथोड रेज विल स्ट्राइक एट पॉइंट P1, और इन दोनों फील्ड की स्ट्रेंथ के कंपैरिजन से वी कैन गेट द E over m वैल्यू दैट वाज डिटरमिन्ड बाय J.J. Thomson and its value was found to be 1.7588 into 10 raised to the power 11 coulombs per kg. जिसका मतलब ये है that if we have 1 kg of electron, then the charge on them will be 1.7588 into 10 raised to the power 11 coulombs.